According to the United Nations, 195 nations comprise the people of the planet Earth. Of these, one nation stands out as the most unique. Of these, only one was founded on a creed. Of these, only one has successfully assimilated peoples from around the globe into a community of citizens who share a collective identity. This singular, big, beautiful nation is the United States of America. The glue that unites us as a people, but at the same time separates us from the rest of the nations of the world, is a document written 2.5 centuries ago. It isn't an ordinary document. It is one that seethes with passion and nobility. It acknowledges that the workings of the world are subject to a timeless force known as natural law. Even more, it majestically proclaims the dignity of the common man. This dignity is infused within each of us, not by man, but by our Creator, who gifts us with immutable rights. The divine dignity doesn't mysteriously kick in at the age of reason, nor when we can walk or talk, or even when we take our first breath. Amen. Human dignity begins at the split second in which we are conceived. Natural law embraces a fundamental moral precept that proclaims, "Thou shalt not kill." Because human life possesses an essential nature made in God's image. This essential nature is present even before our little heart begins gently beating. So the magnificent document to which I refer proclaims an ideal that changed the course of the world because it acknowledges life as a sacred right. A great man whom God gifted with the heart of a poet and the head of a statesman wrote these words, I quote, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Yes, Thomas Jefferson wrote these sacred words on July 4th, 1776, and the world hasn't been the same since. Ladies and gentlemen, let us contemplate the Declaration of Independence on the 250th anniversary of its signing. We humbly acknowledge that this great land isn't perfect, but what nation is? But let us also acknowledge that we have fought like hell to redress our wrongs because America is guided by the profound precepts of this declaration. We fought a terribly destructive civil war to uphold the Declaration of Independence. By the grace of God, the ideals of the Declaration of Independence prevailed. The God-given rights of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness denied to Americans of African ancestry were restored. So now you can understand, this is the essence of America. We are always striving to realize the beauty and truth proclaimed in the Declaration. It's fashionable these days for a certain political persuasion to bash their own country. These prodigal sons and daughters have yet to understand the rich lessons of the Declaration, that all men, all women, born and unborn, are graced by God, not only with a right to pursue their dreams, and not only with a right to be free. It's more, so much more. Because dreams and freedom are denied if your very life has been sacrificed on the altar of abortion. The Declaration leads us inevitably to the most shocking political revelation in history, that your life matters because you enjoy unearned God-given rights, and these rights begin immediately the second you enter this world at your conception. Abortion is a direct assault on what made and what makes America great. On this auspicious occasion, when a mighty country rightly celebrates the noblest of all American documents, I reach out my hand to our prodigal sons and daughters. Join us in standing up for the little guy. Join us in restoring the rights of our great nation. Join us in building a future that respects human life from conception to natural death. This is our call. This is our duty. This is the United States of America. Thank you.